This chapter covers objects around us, properties of materials, classification based on appearance, classification based on hardness, classification based on solubility, classification based on buoyancy, classification based on transparency. Matter. Anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. Material. A material is a substance which is used for making things. Objects around us. There is a vast variety of objects everywhere. All objects around us are made up of one or more materials. Properties of materials. Materials are classified based on similarities in their properties such as appearance, hardness, transparency, solubility or density. Classification based on appearance. Materials can be differentiated from each other based on their appearance. Some like diamond and gold are shiny and is termed as lustrous materials. Some other materials like graphite and wood do not appear shiny and are generally known as non-lustrous materials. Classification based on hardness. Materials that are difficult to bend or compress and are termed as hard substances. Materials that can be compressed or deformed easily are referred to as soft substances. Classification based on solubility. Some substances completely dissolve in water. These substances are soluble in water. Other substances do not mix with water and do not disappear even after we stir for a long time. They are insoluble in water. Classification base. Classification based on buoyancy. There are some insoluble objects or materials which sink to the bottom of the surface when dissolved in water. For example, rocks and coins sink in water, while some other float on the surface of the water. For example, leaves and corks float in water. Density is the reason some objects sink and other objects float. Classification based on transparency. Objects which can be seen through are said to be transparent objects. For example, glass, clear water and some plastics can be seen through and are hence transparent materials. Objects through which things can be seen but only partially are called translucent objects. For example, butter paper and frosted glass are some examples of translucent objects. Objects which cannot be seen through are known as opaque objects. For example, metals, wood and cardboard are some examples of opaque materials as you cannot see through them.